Have you ever sat in a room full of people and still felt like you don't really belong there? Everyone is laughing, talking, moving easily through life, but inside you there's a quiet thought. Why do I feel so different from everyone else? It's not always loneliness, it's not always sadness, it's something harder to explain, a feeling that you're watching life more than living it inside it. And there is a psychological reason for this. One of the main causes is perception difference. Not everyone experiences the world the same way. Some people live externally, focused on action, social interaction, and the present moment. Others live internally, focused on thoughts, meanings, patterns, and emotions. If you belong to the second group, life feels different because your mind is always going deeper than the surface. You don't just see what is happening, you think about why it is happening, and that alone can make you feel disconnected. But there's another layer, over-awareness. You notice small things other people ignore. Tone changes in a voice, small shifts in behavior, hidden meanings behind words, patterns in people's actions. This awareness can feel like a gift, but it also creates distance, because when you see more, you also feel more. And not everyone is operating at that emotional depth. Then there's something very important, social comparison bias. You look at others and assume they are more confident, more normal, more stable, but you're only seeing their outside behavior, not their internal experience. Most people are also confused. Most people also feel insecure. Most people also question themselves. But because it is not visible, your mind assumes you are the only one who feels different. Another reason is identity formation. Some people grow up feeling like they don't fully match their environment, their interests, their thoughts, their emotional reactions. So they start building an internal identity that is separate from the group. Over time, this creates a sense of, I am not like them. But here's the important truth. Feeling different is not always a sign of separation. Sometimes it is a sign of deeper self-awareness, but the mind can misinterpret it as isolation. And that's where the struggle begins, because you start thinking, something is wrong with me. Modern overstimulation. Today, most people stay busy, distracted, and externally focused. So if your mind naturally goes inward, reflects, questions, analyzes, you may feel out of place in a world that moves too fast to think deeply. But here's the truth most people miss. Being different does not mean being disconnected. It means your mind processes reality in a unique way. The challenge is not to become like everyone else. The challenge is to understand yourself without turning difference into isolation. Because once you stop asking, why am I different, and start asking, how do I use this way of thinking, something changes. You stop feeling like an outsider and start realizing you are just seeing the world from a different angle. And sometimes that angle is exactly what gives life its depth.